Hey, how's it going, everybody? I don't usually post any of these things, any videos for myself, but what happened here is something that I feel that anyone pretty much has to be aware of. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching a couple of videos from Meet Kevin, kind of a financial guru here. Meet Kevin, Kevin, if you ever see this, huge fan. Hope this doesn't hurt you in any possible way. But what I did is he was posting on this thing, and I went ahead and I applied. I commented, and you could see right here where it says that he was writing back to me, and he told me to text him, which I did. And what I wanted was information on the PPP for the stimulus for Lyft and gig workers, which is what I was doing right here. And don't mind this, my kids like to watch a lot of YouTube videos on my account. But so this led it to me actually texting the guy, and at first I thought it was Kevin. He was very, very well spoken. He started talking to me about investments, and he seemed to be pretty knowledgeable about a lot of it. And he said that he was going to help me out since I had told him that I had invested in Bitcoin, and that he was going to set me up with this right here. And this is with femixtrades.com. He set me up with an account, and for a while there I was actually able to sign in using this. He said that he was creating this for me, but then this started to happen. So when I go in and trying to use this account that he set up for me, and I really didn't have any reason not to trust him because, it was Kevin, right? So if I log in, it would kick me out. And I kept on texting him, and I'm sorry, I'm on the phone that the texts are on, so I can't actually go into the text messages. But anyway, he said that he was going to set me up with a recovery account, and he set me up with this. So here you can see Enriquez 32, and here you can see what the deposits and all this are, right? And this is basically what the account looked like. I myself had actually put in a transaction of a couple $100 with my Bitcoin, and apparently, this was supposed to be the earned totals, but it never sat right with me because it always said account balance, but it never said internal. It never went here. And then he was never very forthcoming about what it was that he was actually doing, because he said that he was going to set this up. He said he was going to teach me how to use it. He never did. So, apparently it's these currencies that were purchased, and you can always go into this, and it's supposed to be like some sort of currency trade. But I never learned how to work it, and he never taught me. So here you can see that there's an account balance of $5,080, and if I try to withdraw it, well, look at that. And if I try and going back into it, nothing. It's just kicking me out. So the first time when I went into this thing before the recovery account, I thought maybe it was just a fluke, and I tried to actually email them. And you can see the contact information. I should have actually paid attention to this before I did anything, but of course I didn't know what the website was. But if you look at here, I tried calling that number. Some guy answered. He had no idea what I was talking about. And then if you pay attention to the headquarters address, this is supposed to be set in London? Really? And this right here is probably the worst one, because if you actually click on this, it doesn't take you to anything. And when I tried loading it, it goes to here. And when I wrote this guy, he had no idea what I was talking about. So there's another one, and it's just, it's things like this that are actually pretty disappointing, because if you look at this, with this particular comment, I went in to other Meet Kevin videos, and as I was talking to them, I got more responses exactly like this from other phone numbers, just like this one, telling me that they were going to promise me more about trading Bitcoins. with other false phone numbers. And the one that got me, so you saw those right there, and this is the phone number right here that got me the first time with the text. So if any of you are in any of these websites or any of these videos on YouTube, and for example, like this one right here, it says Meet Kevin. You see the picture right there, and you've got this one down here. So it's the same picture, right? If we go to that, okay, so that's him. You click on it, which I should have done in the first place.
What's up, everybody?
It says that it goes here.
I am tired of hypothetical examples.
So how in the world is this actually taking me to him, where it says Meet Kevin? He's got subscribers. He's got the video playlist and everything. So why is this taking me to someone that's not him? This guy right here. So this is him. But this one right here with the text, the channel doesn't exist. It's fake. So obviously I was scammed. You saw where it was sitting at $5,080. So that's $5,000 in Bitcoin apparently that I had accrued when I had myself I had deposited about, I want to say $600 or $700 in Bitcoin, but all of a sudden it kind of went up to $5,000. I don't believe for a second that there was any possible way that it could have garnered that much money within a couple of weeks. But here you see that the guy that was texting me or asked me to text him from Kevin's, it's a scam. This guy doesn't exist. And just beware of any kind of potential scams like this. I of course was cheated. I lost out on all that Bitcoin, and I thought it was actually Kevin that was texting me. Obviously I should have checked in a little bit more, but I asked the question. He says that he responds in the comments, and I thought it was him. So be more vigilant than I am. Be very, if anything, be hyper cautious over every this. I did report this to the FTC, and if anybody else fell into this, remember that's femextrades.com. I would appreciate it if everybody that has had any issues with these guys, or if they've run into these people, to also please report them to the FTC. Thank you.